Thought I'd do a little TEMU bag opening for you. This is One Mike Messier YouTube channel. If you happen to be watching on Facebook or Twitter. So what I do is basically open bags, and I've discovered this website. It's kind of fun. It's called TEMU. I call it TEMU. I guess you could pronounce it other ways. TEMU. It's a lot of cheap stuff. And when I say cheap, it usually means the price. Sometimes the actual items are, you get what you pay for, but I've discovered a couple of things that I keep going back to. They are very good for notebooks. I've bought some notebooks, and stuff like that from them as of late. So what you see here is there's bags upon bags. TEMU is pretty quick with their delivery. I mean, it's not guaranteed, a day or two. It's just kind of you get what you get. But I've noticed that usually within a week, if not sooner, you can see all the fun TEMU labelings. The reality is, folks, here in the USA and probably other countries, we get a lot of our stuff from China. A lot of our stuff is made in China. And does it really matter who you buy it from if it's all coming from the same place? So shout out to our Chinese friends. Okay, I think this was meant to be a pair of shorts. I think these are probably going to be too small. I can just, well, maybe not. They look pretty big now that I look at them. So these are like these kind of wild, these are men's shorts. You might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, those look big. Well, I'm a big boy, okay? So these are interesting graphic. These were pretty cheap. I mean, these were, I think, I don't know, less than $10. I know that. But they're kind of a crazy, wacky design. Very light material. I actually like the light material. I just like the feeling of lightness in my clothing. Here we go with another thing. These, I think I've ordered these in the past from TEMU. I think it's the same thing. Once again, it's these pants, like these long shorts with a nice little pocket. Once again, the material is light. I just like the light. I know I'm here in the state of Florida. It's hot here most of the year. This year, this is pretty cold. Okay, well, here's an interesting gimmick. I guess I'll be giving this away as a Christmas gift because I actually already have one of these. So I must have done something where I ordered through my computer and then I had the app on the phone. These are actually quite fun. Just for your enjoyment. It's like this super, this super thing. You know what I mean? I like these things. I don't know if I'll keep this second one or this will be, might maybe be a gifter because they are quite good as far as flashlights go. It also has like it has a thing in there in case you get locked into your seatbelt and you want to cut yourself free. That's what it actually says. Shouldn't forget the charger because that thing actually charges the battery. This is actually probably something you might want to get actually through TEMU. I've had good luck with it. I put it on my keychain for my car keys the other day. It is kind of, bulky. I don't think you could get it on an airplane with this because it does have a little bit of a knife in there. There's a couple of little screwdrivers in there. The knife thing, it says if you get caught your seatbelt, like if you're stuck in your car in a seatbelt and your car is drowning or something, if the bridge that you're on falls into the ocean. So I do recommend this little flashlight thing. If you have comments or questions, you can type them up. One thing that people have been saying is, Mike, we type up these comments and questions on Instagram or Twitter, and yet you're not responding. You might have to actually click the link and go directly to the YouTube feed over on the One Mike Messier YouTube channel in case you're experiencing that. Okay, here's a little creepy thing. I got this a little bit smaller than I was expecting. TEMU also has a way of look at this thing. I feel like it's alive. Hey, this is, God. So it's kind of stuck in there. This is a toy dragon. It does have a little bit of glue. So I had to pop them free, but this is a dragon of sorts. It's a toy, it's a dragon, it's exciting. I don't know if I would actually, but this is kind of a fun thing. There you go. Now you can actually see it. But it's kind of a nice little dragon. It's, you know, kind of a desk toy. But yeah, it's kind of creepy. And there was different colors. It's got a nice dragony face. Yeah, look at me. So put it on your shoulder. Walk around with it. But I think it's kind of nice. It's actually pretty cool, actually. It's kind of cool design. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like one of those tchotchkes, as they used to say. I just pushed something here on the thing. Like I said, if you have comments, queries, questions, I'm kind of satisfied with this. TEMU has all this stuff, like I said, at really discount prices. More men's shorts. I won't belabor the point with that. Just more shorts. I guess I really wanted some shorts because I really jacked myself up for shorts for the oncoming year. And look, I bought even another pair. I don't know if they gave me extra pairs or what, because I don't think I ordered all these, to be honest with you. I thought I ordered one pair, but I got about 5. So there was probably some type of deal going or something, or maybe they just like me, but I guess I have my whole summer wear ready. Okay, you might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, that was fun, but we're just getting started, folks. Like I said, this TEMU stuff, their stuff is so cheap. I know you like to see the cutting. I know you're into that. They do pack their bags pretty much to the rim, so you want to be careful not to cut into your items or items. Can you see that? I have become a proponent of scissors. Yeah, I'm glad that I was very delicate with my cutting. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen. Here's some fun. This might be a spoiler for a wrestling friend of mine. Might be getting this in the mail. This is a little Kevin Nash eagle. It's a keychain. I'm going to leave it in the packaging so you can see that properly. It's a wrestling toy. I actually had another one that I'm keeping for myself. They're kind of fun. This is, you know, good old Bray Wyatt there, or the Fiend, I should say. Very exciting. Aren't you very excited? Let's see what else. We have this. This is kind of a cute one. This is Alexa Bliss, it looks like. Very exciting. Keychain. Yeah, aren't you excited? Did I get more shorts, for Christ's sakes? I guess I'm just really adamant that, no, this is some type of bag-like material. Here's where it gets a little confusing. If you know me, folks, you know that I'm a big backpack and duffel bag type of guy. This is something to that effect. Oh, I know what it is. So I ordered these. I ordered 2 of these. These are things you mount in your vehicle on the back of your car seat. And so that this is actually for the person, if you have someone sitting in the back seat of your car, they would look at this thing. But it's basically like a bunch of stuff. But you can, I guess you could use this for other things, but it's meant to be in the back of a car. You can put things, whatever you want, maps or instruments or whatever you want in the back of your car. I know I ordered 2 of those. And here's the other one. What's up, buddy? My friend Adam Des Moines, another Floridian. A very nice compliment. He said what a wonderful writer and actor I am. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that, buddy, on Facebook. I am a Facebook person. I still hold on. Even though at one time, Adam, before I think you knew me, people were shocked and amazed that I actually shut down my old Mike Messier Facebook account because I got so paranoid about all the spyware in that platform. But I'm still a Facebook guy. I'm just a little more careful these days with the Mike Messier account. Adam, if you have any other thoughts or opinions, for those that are familiar with the original channel, the One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan, Adam is actually on that channel. He went to a Conrad Thompson convention of sorts, Top Guys Weekend. He retrieved me a bunch of swag, sent it to me, very kind of Adam, and I did a whole big video with him. Ooh, a box. Now I know I ordered some, believe it or not, I didn't just get a bunch of shorts for myself. I ordered some Christmas gifts for people. I think this might be one of them. So it's one of those things where I guess I have to kind of open the box to make sure it's what it's supposed to be. Yet I don't want it. I mean, you kind of want the person who gets the the gift to be the one to open all the boxes, but at the same time, how am I going to know for sure? So I think I'm just going to have to rebox this once I open it, and the individual will just have to deal with that. So let's see, folks. I think I know what this is going to be. So it seems to be a box within a box. Hey, David John, what's up, buddy? Hey, Mikey, I've only ever ordered once from Temu, and the online pics definitely look a lot better than the actual items. And David John, good guy from New England, I would say this, buddy, it really depends on what you order. And like, for instance, this pet crocodile or whatever, the dragon, he's an office toy. He's like a desk toy. I've discovered that it really is like rings, like for like just costume rings are pretty good on there. I think here's one of them. And these are not expensive things, but just a little ring. I think it's one of those deals, buddy, where it really depends on what you order. I think some of the bigger things, they probably aren't so good. But I got a jacket there, it's over across the room. But people have been complimenting me on this jacket that I paid about $20 for, and I've been wearing it. So this is like a toy. I guess I'm not going to open the thing beyond this, but it's basically a knockoff of a fucking Transformer thing. So I bought this for a person's child, not mine, but someone else that I know. So their kid will be getting this. Hopefully they're thankful and don't give me a hard time. Let's see here, buddy. My wireless headphones were pretty awesome though, and that's a Temu purchase, I'm assuming. So there you go, folks. I guess maybe I'll rebox this again for this kid, or I'll just put this in some type of wrapping and hopefully the kid is satisfied. But I'm sure the kid's not going to get me a goddamn thing, so why should I care that much, right? So let's see what else, buddy. David John, if you have any other thoughts, you can share them. Ooh, this looks like a fun bag. Okay, so here we go. Now with this other person, it's hard to. I think I ordered 2 of these, so maybe I will open it up because I ordered one for myself because this looked really cool. And yes, so I did get this. One of these is for another person, it's my friend's kid, his other kid. So my friend has 2 kids, so they're both getting these. And of course, me being a kid myself, I had to get myself one as well. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just gift his child with something good without getting myself one. So I will share this moment. I guess you guys can't really see what this is. I think David John and Adam DeMoy, my Buzzy Lazarus, usually checks in on these things. This I think is worth whatever I paid. All right, so Adam's got a wrestling question. We'll get to that momentarily, buddy. I do see your question, Adam. I just want to hold off for just a moment. So these are mine. I'm not opening someone else's gift. I'm opening my gift to myself. I think this is kind of cool, buddy. There you go. This is nice. I'm into this. They're small. They're fun. I kind of like this type of size now for like an action, because I believe it or not, I've been selling some of my action figures that I've collected throughout my life. They're just so big, and I've been moving around. This is Anonymous, right? From what movie is this from, buddy? It's not from Sin City. It's V from Vendetta. Wow, I didn't even like that movie. Okay, but you might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, well, that's exciting. But guess what? I got the whole army here. And the next one we go to, another one that I'm not even a fan of, but I do like the fact that he's involved in this. So this is probably this little purchase, which I think was about $5 or $6. I think this is the Mona Lisa of Temu purchases. David John, Adam, whoever else is in here. God in heaven. I know you like to see the struggle. Look at this. That's what's that guy from Saw? Jigsaw? That's his name, right? Like I said, I'm not a big fan of either of these properties, the V for Vendetta or Jigsaw, but I do respect the iconicness of it all. And wait, there's more. Now we're getting into some that I actually do care about. And these, I'm telling you, these all came. I think there's 10 of them that came for basically like $5. I will get to this query. I'm not ignoring you, Adam. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Uh, God in heaven. I wish I had better eyes. I used to have really good eyesight. Now I don't. So what happened? I don't want to break this thing because then I'll have to give this one to the kid and take the unbroken one for myself, right? But this is our buddy, good old Leatherface. God in heaven. I'm having trouble with his little foot, but it's basically Leatherface. See? So, I mean, I think here's the thing, David. I understand you had some trouble with some purchases. The sizes, the way that they do their photography, it is kind of trick photography. I would say that is a downside to them, to Temu, the website. But I think just kind of going in there, keep your expectations low. But like I said, I have experimented. I got that jacket that people have been complimenting. It's like a trench coat type of thing. This guy seems a little bit lame in the foot. In other words, he's not sticking into his little positioning. But then again, my fingers are so big, it's hard for me to do some of that stuff. He is standing, though, on his own. Look, there's more. Oh, God. I will get to your query, buddy. Don't worry. This is exciting. This is looks like Ghostface. I think a good question would be, are these officially licensed little figures or are these bootlegs? I don't know the answer to that. I would tend to think they have to be somewhat regulated, like somewhat official. But that's our friend Ghostface from the Scream movies. Everybody's standing very attunely, you know what I mean? Except fucking Texas Chainsaw guy. I guess I'll get to your query now, Adam. I don't want to blow you off, buddy, if you're still here. Let me know if you're still there, buddy. The toy is more over than Luchasaurus. That's funny. Here's the reason why I bought these things in the first place, why it caught my attention. The individual, the youth that is into horror stuff, apparently is a big fan of this one coming up. Here we go. Good old Pennywise. 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 Oh, Adam's a big busy guy all of a sudden. Good for you, buddy. Pennywise, Ghostface, just to catch you up. And I believe I got the names right, buddy. Jigsaw and I mean, these are not figures. Like, you can't really play with these guys. They don't have the articulation. But what I was saying before is, I kind of don't mind because at this point in my life, buddy, I don't have room for like all this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see this one. I'm drawing a blank on who this is supposed to be. Maybe you can help me, buddy, if you don't have another phone call to interrupt our proceedings. Guy Fawkes, E for Vendetta guy. Yeah, I did see. Who is this? Looks like Alexa Bliss, or is this? Is that our buddy there? Not Morgan. The pretty woman. She's in Margot Robbie. Is that her in? Not the Joker, but what is this, buddy? You recognize? I mean, it's a pretty blonde character. I don't know if it makes me think of Margot Robbie. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I mean, I think it's a cool doll. I just can't think of it. Do you know who that is? We do have, the team so far is we got this Saw guy, we got this chick. I don't know who she is. She looks like Alexa Bliss when she's doing the wrestling. So that's why I thought it might be a Margot Robbie is the Joker character, the Birds of Prey. Jamie Presley, yeah. If you ever saw those, memes of Jamie Presley looking exactly like Margot Robbie. They are very similar, except Margot Robbie is probably had a better career. I think that's fair to say, although Jamie Presley's career wasn't bad either. Here we go with another sentimental favorite. A gentleman, the podcast about the And Action podcast on Tom DiNucci's YouTube channel. This guy, I think we all recognize. He's going into his little stand. That's our buddy. I think this one's kind of fun. It's Robert Englund, as you know who I'm talking about. It's Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. Very exciting. Aren't you excited? So let's see. So we got all these guys. The only one, like I said, that I'm not having much luck with his little stand is Leatherface with the Texas Chainsaw. God. I don't know if he's just got a bad hole in his foot. It is one of those things. I don't think I have like OCD or anything like that, but I do get a little upset when things, you can see my struggle here, okay, with this. I'm just getting frustrated because I just want to get his little goddamn foot into the thing. Okay, here we go, folks. This is very exciting. I feel like you could, if I was so inclined. I mean, that's one of the things, David, about and Adam and everyone else about TEMU is I will admit that I've done this a few times. I've gone on there, bought some stuff cheap, and then upsell that very same material in other places. So I'll let you in on my little secret there. So who do we have here? We got Chucky. We got our buddy Chucky. I think Chucky works very well for this. Very good. My vision of, let me get into that AEW question in a minute, because I just need to, we only have 2 more left of these figurines, and then I'll segue into the wrestling topic. And actually, buddy, maybe, maybe if you don't mind, I might take the wrestling topic over on, should I take it on One Pro Wrestling and YouTube channel, buddy, or just leave it here? I'll just answer your question here. I don't want you to have to click. But also, folks, if you do like pro wrestling like Adam and myself, One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan, we're actually on the other channel now. We're on One Mike Messier, where I do Mike's Instant Movie Reviews. I did see Godzilla last night, Godzilla -1. I've got 2 Pennywises, folks. 2 Pennywises. That's a Pennywise and that's a Pennywise, right? So is this one like from the original Stand, the TV show, and this one from the movies, or what? You tell me. Is one from this the Stand Part 2, or what the hell? Very exciting. So we have one more, and how can we forget? How can we leave this gentleman out of this? The classic. Actually, you know what's the truth? There's a guy that's missing from this lineup, in my opinion. There was not a Michael Myers in this group. So for whatever reason, Michael Myers was not involved in this collection. We got pretty much everybody else, except maybe Pinhead was not involved. My buddy Nick, who plays Chrome Skull in the Laid to Rest films, he doesn't have one of these either. So, I mean, he's in good company with Michael Myers, but I kind of think that Michael Myers is just a go-to guy. This is Voorhees from the Friday the 13th. But maybe Myers and Halloween were getting too big. Oh. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Well, I'll do that. I will hop over to One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan. Check it out, and just, I will start that immediately. So, folks, the overall gimmick on this, the overall situation is, and I totally understand David's earlier point, when you order from TEMU, sometimes you get screwed, sometimes you don't. I feel like I've become a good TEMU purchaser. My basic thoughts are just don't pay a lot of money for this stuff. The rings are good. This type of toy stuff is fine. And oddly enough, the big guy clothes, like the size 2XL shorts and the trench coat that I got have been very good. So I can't complain too much, and I'm not complaining. So this one actually, there's some variants going on here, which is very exciting. I think I ordered these 2 packs, and then I think I ordered like an extra. I think this was an Alexa Bliss of some kind, the little blonde one. All right, folks, I'm going to go over to One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan, and we'll do this AEW talk in just a minute. Thanks. Mike Messier. Yeah, buddy, yeah, I could do that. I mean, one thing, buddy, I do live in the big city of Jacksonville. I've had a lot of good luck here. In other words, I haven't been shot at yet. But I am kind of aware that anytime you have items in your vehicle and you park in, certain sections or wherever, anything that you have that is, enticing to a potential criminal, it's kind of like in that movie, Full Metal Jacket, where the guy gets his Twinkie stolen from his locker or whatever, and the guy says, "It's your fault for making your colleagues, envious of your stuff." Let me go over and I'll take on that AEW question, buddy. All right, check me out, One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan YouTube channel, and on this channel we've got some great instant movie reviews and so forth.